Preparing for your UK theory test? Congratulations, you've come to the right channel. On this channel, you'll find everything you need to pass on your first try guaranteed. This mock test includes 50 questions, just like the real exam. You'll need 43 correct answers to pass. Quick tip, don't miss the last 8 road sign questions. They're important and can earn you easy points in your exam. All questions are based on the official DVSA study guide. Keep track of your score and let us know in the comments how many you got right. Let's get started. Question 1. You're waiting to turn right at the end of a road. What should you do if your view is obstructed by parked vehicles? A. Stop and then move forward slowly and carefully for a clear view. B. Move quickly to where you can see so you only block traffic from one direction. C. Wait for a pedestrian to let you know when it's safe for you to emerge. D. Turn your vehicle around immediately and find another junction to use. The correct answer is A. Stop and then move forward slowly and carefully for a clear view. Explanation. At junctions, your view is often restricted by buildings, trees, or parked cars. You need to be able to see in order to judge a safe gap. Edge forward slowly and keep looking all the time. Do not cause other road users to change speed or direction as you emerge. Question 2. You're traveling along a single-track road. There's a passing place on your right. What should you do if you see a vehicle coming towards you? A. Continue along the single-track road. B. Stop in the passing place. C. Move over onto the verge. D. Wait opposite the passing place. The correct answer is D. Wait opposite the passing place. Explanation. When you meet oncoming vehicles on a single-track road, you should allow them to pass. You should pull into a passing place on your left or wait opposite a passing place on your right. Do not move onto the verge as there may be hidden hazards. Question 3. You're driving in traffic at the speed limit for the road. What should you do if the driver behind is trying to overtake? A. Move closer to the car ahead so the driver behind has no room to overtake. B. Wave the driver behind to overtake when it's safe. C. Keep a steady course and allow the driver behind to overtake. D. Accelerate to get away from the driver behind. The correct answer is C. Keep a steady course and allow the driver behind to overtake. Explanation. Keep a steady course to give the driver behind an opportunity to overtake safely. If necessary, slow down. Reacting incorrectly to another driver's impatience can lead to danger. Question 4. What should you do if a vehicle pulls out in front of you at a junction? A. Swerve past it and sound your horn. B. Flash your headlights and drive up close behind. C. Slow down and be ready to stop. D. Accelerate past it immediately. The correct answer is C. Slow down and be ready to stop. Explanation. Try to anticipate what other drivers might do. Look and plan ahead so that you're ready to respond safely if a hazard develops. Be tolerant of road users who make mistakes. Question 5. What should you do if your anti-lock brakes ABS warning light stays on? A. Check the brake fluid level. B. Check the foot brake free play. C. Check that the parking brake is released. D. Have the brakes checked immediately. The correct answer is D. Have the brakes checked immediately. Explanation. Consult the vehicle handbook or a garage before driving the vehicle any further. Only drive to a garage if it's safe to do so. If you're not sure, get expert help. Question 6. What makes your tires illegal? A. If they were bought second-hand. B. If they have any large deep cuts in the side wall. C. If they're of different makes. D. If they have different tread patterns. The correct answer is B. If they have any large deep cuts in the side wall. Explanation. Your tires may be of different treads and makes. They can even be second-hand, as long as they're in good condition. They must, however, be intact, without cuts or tears. When checking the side walls for cuts and bulges, do not forget to check the side of the tire that's hidden from view under the car. Question 7. What part of the car does the law require you to keep in good condition? A. The gearbox. B. The transmission. C. The door locks. D. The seat belts. The correct answer is D. The seat belts. Explanation. Unless exempt, you and your passengers must wear a seatbelt or suitable child restraint. The seatbelts in your car must be in good condition and working properly. They'll be checked during its MOT test. Question 8. When may a passenger travel in a car without wearing a seatbelt? A. When they're under 14 years old. B. When they're under 1.5 meters 5 feet in height. C. When they're sitting in the rear seat. D. When they're exempt for medical reasons. The correct answer is D. When they're exempt for medical reasons. Explanation. If you have adult passengers, it's their responsibility to wear a seatbelt, but you should still remind them to use one as they get in the car. It's your responsibility to make sure that all children in your car are secured with an appropriate restraint. Exemptions are allowed for those with a medical exemption certificate. Question 9. You're stopped at the side of the road. What must you do if you'll be waiting there for some time? A. Switch off the engine. B. Apply the steering lock. C. Switch off the radio. D. Use your headlights. The correct answer is A. Switch off the engine. Explanation. If your vehicle is stationary and is likely to remain so for some time, you must switch off the engine unless you're stationary in traffic or diagnosing a fault. Question 10. You're driving in freezing conditions. What should you do as you approach a sharp bend? A. Coast into the bend. B. Apply your parking brake. C. Firmly use your foot brake. D. Slow down gently. The correct answer is D. Slow down gently. Explanation. Harsh use of the accelerator, brakes or steering is likely to lead to skidding, especially on slippery surfaces. Avoid steering and braking at the same time. In icy conditions, it's very important that you constantly assess what's ahead so that you can take appropriate action in plenty of time. Question 11. How can you use your vehicle's engine as a brake? A. By changing to a lower gear. B. By selecting reverse gear. C. By changing to a higher gear. D. By selecting neutral gear. The correct answer is A. By changing to a lower gear. Explanation. When driving on downhill stretches of road, selecting a lower gear gives increased engine braking. This will prevent excessive use of the brakes, which become less effective if they overheat. Question 12. What should you do if a driver pulls out of a side road in front of you, causing you to brake hard? A. Ignore the error and stay calm. B. Flash your lights to show your annoyance. C. Sound your horn to show your annoyance. D. Overtake as soon as possible. The correct answer is A. Ignore the error and stay calm. Explanation: be tolerant if a vehicle emerges and you have to brake quickly. Anyone can make a mistake, so do not react aggressively. Be alert where there are side roads, and be especially careful where there are parked vehicles, because these can make it difficult for emerging drivers to see you. Question 13. You're on a 3-lane motorway. How should you overtake a slow-moving lorry in the middle lane if it's showing this sign? A. Cautiously approach the lorry, then overtake on either side. B. Follow the lorry until you can leave the motorway. C. Use the right-hand lane and overtake the lorry normally. D. Approach with care and overtake on the left of the lorry. The correct answer is D. Approach with care and overtake on the left of the lorry. Explanation: this sign is found on slow-moving or stationary works vehicles. If you wish to overtake it, do so on the left, as indicated. Be aware that there might be people working in the area. Question 14. What does this signal from a police officer mean to oncoming traffic? A. Go ahead. B. Stop. C. Turn left. D. Turn right. The correct answer is B. Stop. Explanation: police officers may need to direct traffic, for example, at a junction where the traffic lights have broken down. Check your copy of the highway code for the signals that they use. Question 15. What should you do if the vehicle starts reversing off the driveway? A. Move to the opposite side of the road. B. Drive through as you have priority. C. Sound your horn and be prepared to stop. D. Speed up and drive through quickly. The correct answer is C. Sound your horn and be prepared to stop. Explanation: white lights at the rear of a car show that the driver has selected reverse gear. The driver is hidden from view so cannot see you approaching. Sound your horn to warn of your presence, and be ready to stop if the car reverses into your path. Question 16. You've just been overtaken by this motorcyclist. What should you do if the rider cuts in sharply? A. Sound the horn. B. Brake firmly. C. Keep a safe gap. D. Flash your lights. The correct answer is C. Keep a safe gap. Explanation: if another vehicle cuts in sharply, ease off the accelerator and drop back to allow a safe separation distance. Try not to overreact by braking sharply or swerving, as you could lose control. If vehicles behind you are too close or unprepared, it could lead to a crash. Question 17. What would you do if you see older people crossing the road ahead? A. Wave them across so they know that you've seen them. B. Be patient and allow them to cross in their own time. C. Rev the engine to let them know that you're waiting. D. Tap the horn in case they're hard of hearing. The correct answer is B. Be patient and allow them to cross in their own time. Explanation: be aware that older people might take a long time to cross the road. They might also be hard of hearing and not hear you approaching. Do not hurry older people across the road by getting too close to them or revving your engine. Question 18. You see a horse rider as you approach a roundabout. What should you do if they're signaling right, but keeping well to the left? A. Proceed as normal. B. Keep close to them. C. Cut in front of them. D. Stay well back. The correct answer is D. Stay well back. Explanation: allow the horse rider to enter and exit the roundabout in their own time. They may feel safer keeping to the left all the way around the roundabout. Do not get up close behind or alongside them, because that would probably upset the horse and create a dangerous situation. Question 19. What should you do when you're approaching this crossing? A. Prepare to slow down and stop. B. Stop and wave the pedestrians across. C. Speed up and pass by quickly. D. Continue unless the pedestrians step out. The correct answer is A. Prepare to slow down and stop. Explanation: be courteous and prepare to stop. Do not wave people across because this could be dangerous if another vehicle is approaching the crossing. Question 20. You're turning left from a main road into a side road. What should you do if there's a pedestrian on the pavement waiting to cross the side road? A. Flash your lights to encourage the pedestrian to cross. B. Carry on turning into the side road. C. Sound your horn to let the pedestrian know you're there. D. Wait and give way to the pedestrian. The correct answer is D. Wait and give way to the pedestrian. Explanation: you should give way to pedestrians crossing or waiting to cross the road into which or from which you're turning. Be patient if they're cautious, and let them check that it's safe from all directions before they step into the road. Do not signal or wave them to cross.
Finding this video helpful? Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment below. Your support helps us create more practice videos to get you test ready. Now, let's get back to it.
Question 21. You want to turn right from a junction. What should you do if your view is restricted by parked vehicles? A. Move out quickly, but be prepared to stop. B. Sound your horn and pull out if there's no reply. C. Stop, then move forward slowly until you have a clear view. D. Stop, get out, and look along the main road to check. The correct answer is C. Stop, then move forward slowly until you have a clear view. Explanation: if you want to turn right from a junction and your view is restricted, stop. Ease forward until you can see something might be approaching. If you don't know, don't go. Question 22. You're following a lorry on a wet road. What should you do when spray makes it difficult to see the road ahead? A. Drop back until you can see better. B. Put your headlights on full beam. C. Keep close to the lorry, away from the spray. D. Speed up and overtake quickly. The correct answer is A. Drop back until you can see better. Explanation: large vehicles can throw up a lot of spray when it's wet. This makes it difficult for drivers behind to see the road ahead. You'll be able to see more by dropping back further, out of the spray. This will also increase your separation distance, giving you more room to stop if you have to. Question 23. You're traveling on a road that has road humps. What should you do when the driver in front is traveling more slowly than you? A. Sound your horn. B. Overtake as soon as you can. C. Flash your headlights. D. Slow down and stay behind. The correct answer is D. Slow down and stay behind. Explanation: be patient and stay behind the car in front. You should not normally overtake other vehicles in areas subject to traffic calming. If you overtake here, you may easily exceed the speed limit, defeating the purpose of the traffic calming measures. Question 24. You're driving at night. What should you do if you're dazzled by headlights coming towards you? A. Pull down your sun visor. B. Slow down or stop. C. Flash your main beam headlights. D. Shade your eyes with your hand. The correct answer is B. Slow down or stop. Explanation: if the headlights of an oncoming vehicle dazzle you, slow down, or, if necessary, stop. Do not close your eyes or swerve, as you'll increase your chances of having a collision. Do not flash your headlights either, as this could dazzle other drivers and make the situation worse. Question 25. What should you do when you're driving along a road that has a series of road humps? A. Brake firmly when you reach each road hump. B. Vary your speed between each road hump. C. Stay at a reduced speed for the whole stretch of road. D. Set your car's cruise control. The correct answer is C. Stay at a reduced speed for the whole stretch of road. Explanation: traffic calming measures are designed to protect vulnerable road users. Keep your speed down where traffic calming measures are in place. Question 26. Your vehicle broke down on the hard shoulder of a motorway, but has now been repaired. How should you rejoin the main carriageway? A. Move out onto the carriageway, then build up your speed. B. Move out onto the carriageway using your hazard warning lights. C. Gain speed on the hard shoulder before moving out onto the carriageway. D. Wait on the hard shoulder until someone flashes their headlights at you. The correct answer is C. Gain speed on the hard shoulder before moving out onto the carriageway. Explanation: signal your intention and build up sufficient speed on the hard shoulder so that you can filter into a safe gap in the traffic. Do not push your way into a small gap or cause other traffic to alter speed or direction. Question 27. What color are the reflective studs between the hard shoulder and the left-hand lane of a motorway? A. Green. B. Red. C. White. D. Amber. The correct answer is B. Red. Explanation: red studs are placed between the edge of the carriageway and the hard shoulder. Where slip roads leave or join the motorway, the studs are green. Question 28. You stop on the hard shoulder of a motorway and use the emergency telephone. Where's the best place to wait for help to arrive? A. Next to the phone. B. Well away from the carriageway. C. With your vehicle. D. On the hard shoulder. The correct answer is B. Well away from the carriageway. Explanation: when you're on the hard shoulder, you're at risk of being injured by motorway traffic. The safest place to wait is away from the carriageway, but near enough to see the emergency services arriving. Question 29. You're driving on a motorway. What does it mean if the car in front shows its hazard warning lights for a short time? A. The driver wants you to overtake. B. The other car is going to change lanes. C. Traffic ahead is slowing or stopping suddenly. D. There's a police speed check ahead. The correct answer is C. Traffic ahead is slowing or stopping suddenly. Explanation: if the vehicle in front shows its hazard warning lights, there may be an incident, stop traffic or queuing traffic ahead. By keeping a safe distance from the vehicle in front, you're able to look beyond it and see any hazards well ahead. Question 30. When may you stop and wait in a box junction? A. When oncoming traffic prevents you from turning right. B. When you're in a queue of traffic turning left. C. When you're in a queue of traffic going ahead. D. When you're on a roundabout. The correct answer is A. When oncoming traffic prevents you from turning right. Explanation: the purpose of yellow box markings is to keep junctions clear of queuing traffic. You may only wait in the marked area when you're turning right and your exit lane is clear, but you cannot complete the turn because of oncoming traffic or other traffic waiting to turn right. Question 31. When may you drive over a pavement? A. To overtake slow-moving traffic. B. When the pavement is very wide. C. If there are no pedestrians nearby. D. To gain access to a property. The correct answer is D. To gain access to a property. Explanation: it's illegal to drive on or over a pavement, except to gain access to a property. If you need to cross a pavement, give priority to pedestrians. Question 32. You're driving at night with your headlights on main beam. A vehicle is overtaking you. When should you dip your headlights? A. Some time after the vehicle has passed you. B. Before the vehicle starts to pass you. C. Only if the other driver dips their headlights. D. As soon as the vehicle passes you. The correct answer is D. As soon as the vehicle passes you. Explanation: on main beam, your lights could dazzle the driver in front. Dip your headlights as soon as the driver passes you and drop back so that the dipped beam falls short of the vehicle in front. Question 33. Which type of vehicle does this sign apply to? A. Wide vehicles. B. Long vehicles. C. High vehicles. D. Heavy vehicles. The correct answer is C. High vehicles. Explanation: the triangular shapes above and below the dimensions indicate a height restriction that applies to the road ahead. Question 34. What should you be aware of if you've just passed this sign? A. This is a single-track road. B. You cannot stop on this road. C. Only one lane is in use. D. All traffic is going one way. The correct answer is D. All traffic is going one way. Explanation: in a one-way system, traffic may pass you on either side. Always be aware of all traffic signs and understand their meaning. Look well ahead and react to them in good time. Question 35. When will a new car need its first MOT test? A. When it's 1 year old. B. When it's 3 years old. C. When it's 5 years old. D. When it's 7 years old. The correct answer is B. When it's 3 years old. Explanation: the vehicle you drive must be roadworthy and in good condition. If it's over 3 years old, it must pass an MOT test to remain in use on the road, unless it's exempt from the MOT test. See gov.uk. Question 36. What does it mean if your insurance policy has an excess of £500? A. The insurance company will pay the first £500 of any claim. B. You'll be paid £500 if you do not claim within 1 year. C. Your vehicle is insured for a value of £500 if it's stolen. D. You'll have to pay the first £500 of the cost of any claim. The correct answer is D. You'll have to pay the first £500 of the cost of any claim. Explanation: having an excess on your policy will help to keep the premium down. However, if you make a claim, you'll have to pay the excess yourself, in this case, £500. Question 37. When are you allowed to use hazard warning lights? A. When stopped and temporarily obstructing traffic. B. When traveling during darkness without headlights. C. When parked on double yellow lines to visit a shop. D. When traveling slowly because you're lost. The correct answer is A. When stopped and temporarily obstructing traffic. Explanation: you must not use hazard warning lights while moving, except to warn traffic behind when you slow suddenly on a motorway or unrestricted dual carriageway. Never use hazard warning lights to excuse dangerous or illegal parking. Question 38. You've broken down on a two-way road. You have a warning triangle. At least how far from your vehicle should you place the warning triangle? A. 5 meters 16 feet. B. 25 meters 82 feet. C. 45 meters 147 feet. D. 100 meters 328 feet. The correct answer is C. 45 meters 147 feet. Explanation: advance warning triangles fold flat and do not take up much room. Use one to warn other road users if your vehicle has broken down or if there has been an incident. Place it at least 45 meters 147 feet behind your vehicle or the incident, on the same side of the road or verge. Place it further back if the scene is hidden by, for example, a bend, hill or dip in the road. Do not use warning triangles on motorways. Question 39. What should you do if your vehicle breaks down in a tunnel? A. Stay in your vehicle and wait for the police. B. Stand in the lane behind your vehicle to warn others. C. Stand in front of your vehicle to warn oncoming drivers. D. Switch on hazard warning lights, then go and call for help. The correct answer is D. Switch on hazard warning lights, then go and call for help. Explanation: a broken down vehicle in a tunnel can cause serious congestion and danger to other road users. If your vehicle breaks down, get help without delay. Switch on your hazard warning lights, then go to an emergency telephone to call for help. Question 40. Are passengers allowed to ride in a caravan that's being towed? A. Yes, if they're over 14. B. No, not at any time. C. Only if all the seats in the towing vehicle are full. D. Only if a stabilizer is fitted. The correct answer is B. No, not at any time. Explanation: riding in a towed caravan is highly dangerous. The safety of the entire unit is dependent on the stability of the trailer. Moving passengers would make the caravan unstable and could cause loss of control. Question 41. What does this curved arrow road marking mean? A. Heavy vehicles should take the next road on the left to avoid a weight limit. B. The road ahead bends to the left. C. Overtaking traffic should move back to the left. D. The road ahead has a camber to the left. The correct answer is C. Overtaking traffic should move back to the left. Explanation. In this picture, the road marking shows that overtaking drivers or riders need to return to the left. These markings show the direction drivers must pass hatch markings or solid double white lines. They're also used to show the route that high vehicles should take under a low arched bridge. Question 42. What does this line across the road at the entrance to a roundabout mean? A. Give way to traffic from the right. B. Traffic from the left has right of way. C. You have right of way. D. Stop at the line. The correct answer is A. Give way to traffic from the right. Explanation. Slow down as you approach the roundabout and check for traffic from the right. If you need to stop and give way, stay behind the broken line until it's safe to emerge onto the roundabout. Question 43. You see this amber traffic light ahead. Which light or lights will come on next? A. Red alone. B. Red and amber together. C. Green and amber together. D. Green alone. The correct answer is A. Red alone. Explanation. At traffic light controlled junctions, you must stop behind the white line when the lights show red, amber or red and amber together, all of which means stop. You can only proceed on green if the road ahead is clear and there are no pedestrians crossing. If the green light has been on for some time as you approach, be prepared to slow down, as it may change soon. Question 44. What does this sign mean? A. No through road. B. End of traffic calming zone. C. Free parking zone ends. D. End of controlled parking zone. The correct answer is D. End of controlled parking zone. Explanation. This sign shows that you're leaving a controlled parking zone and those restrictions no longer apply. Question 45. What does this traffic sign mean? A. No overtaking allowed. B. Give priority to oncoming traffic. C. Two-way traffic. D. One-way traffic only. The correct answer is B. Give priority to oncoming traffic. Explanation. Priority signs are usually placed where the road is too narrow for two vehicles to pass safely, such as at narrow bridges, roadworks or areas with width restrictions. It's important to understand who has the right of way and never try to force your way through. Always drive with courtesy and consideration for other road users. Question 46. What does this sign mean? A. Cyclists must dismount. B. Cycles are not allowed. C. Cycle route ahead. D. Cycle in single file. The correct answer is C. Cycle route ahead. Explanation. Where there's a cycle route ahead, a sign will show a bicycle in a red warning triangle. Watch out for children on bicycles and cyclists rejoining the main road. Question 47. What does this sign mean? A. No trams ahead. B. Oncoming trams. C. Trams crossing ahead. D. Trams only. The correct answer is C. Trams crossing ahead. Explanation. This sign tells you to beware of trams. If you do not usually drive in a town where there are trams, remember to look out for them at junctions and look for tram rails, signs and signals. Question 48. What does this sign mean? A. Traffic lights out of order. B. Amber signal out of order. C. Temporary traffic lights ahead. D. New traffic lights ahead. The correct answer is A. Traffic lights out of order. Explanation. You might see this sign where traffic lights are out of order. Proceed with caution, as nobody has priority at the junction. Question 49. What does this signal mean? A. Cars must stop. B. Trams must stop. C. Both trams and cars must stop. D. Both trams and cars can continue. The correct answer is B. Trams must stop. Explanation: the white light shows that trams must stop. The green light shows that other vehicles can go if the way is clear. Trams are being introduced into more cities, so you're likely to come across them, and you should learn which signs apply to them. Question 50. What does this sign mean? A. Hump bridge. B. Traffic calming hump. C. Low bridge. D. Uneven road. The correct answer is A. Hump bridge. Explanation: you'll need to slow down. At hump bridges, your view ahead will be restricted and the road will often be narrow. If the bridge is very steep, sound your horn to warn others of your approach. Going over the bridge too fast is highly dangerous to other road users and could even cause your wheels to leave the road, with a resulting loss of control.